High Ignite gets it away. Turbo pulls it off the respawn onto the backboard, running low on boost, but finds the angle himself. You heard them on the desk talking about it. What a play! Are you kidding me? Squishy and Gimmick tag team the fourth one.
Not very often do I genuinely have no clue a goal's about to happen. What on earth? Squishy!
Goal for sure from midfield. The quick pass across the pitch, broken up by Torsos. Back over. You can't stop it. What a beautiful play. Control of the ball. Looking to flick to Gimmick. Gimmick shoots and he gets the goal. 1-0 for Cloud9.
Look at how much space Torment has, all of the middle third of the field, and he just finds Gimmick.
Oh, and a great pitch.
He did it! He did it!
The Cuxer pitch. The man is a legend. Trebek up high against the back wall. Kami, that shot. It's in. Kami gets the goal for the Chiefs. They tie it up.
And again, this could be the spark for the Chiefs.
Cloud9. Quick follow-up from the Chiefs. Kami's there. The pass to dump over to Torsos. Up high. Trebek. He scores. The Chiefs up 2-0.
Oh, the pressure.
Hello, welcome back to RL Talk. Today we are going to be previewing week 5 of RLCS Season 9. Josh is here.
Yes, hello again.
So yeah, we're gonna be predicting. So yeah, Josh, do you want to start?
And also, if James hasn't told you, RLCS is cancelled because of coronavirus.
Oh yes.
LAN has been cancelled.
The World Finals in Dallas, the LAN in Dallas has been cancelled because of the coronavirus. So I don't know if they're gonna have it like somewhere else or just like have it like Katowice. Is it
Later.
Katowice from like years ago where they had it behind closed or something? So yeah.
Nah, I reckon they'll probably have like a later date.
I think so.
That's what I think. I think we can start getting into predictions. The first game of the day for week 5 is E United versus Flight. I've got E United to win in 5 games. That means Flight will go. Yes, they'll go to a 0-6 record, and I think Flight are gonna have to battle to even get out of not going to promotion playoffs. At this point, it looks like they're gonna go straight out the rival series, and it's not looking good for them. So I've got E United winning 5 games, but I kind of hope Flight win 5 games. But I think E United winning 5 games. Then the next match of the day is Ghost Gaming vs Rogue. So I have Ghost beat Rogue 3-1. Not looking good for Rogue at the moment. I think they're gonna have to battle to stay above promotion playoffs, as it'll be a tough fight for them to avoid. And Ghost, on the other hand, I think they'll take it. It won't be too hard for them. The next game of the day is Susquehanna vs Pittsburgh Knights. Pittsburgh Bad obviously were very good in Season 8. Susquehanna Sonics good, a new team coming up, but they've shown that they can take the sticking energy to 5 games. They beat Space Station Gaming, so they show they're really good. And I've got Space Station to win to Pittsburgh Knights in 5 games. But I reckon it's going to go either way. Then the fourth game of the day is G2 vs E United, and I don't think it's going to be too hard for G2 if they can keep up their form and they'll carry on their perfect record. Probably won't maintain it for the whole season, but at the moment it's very impressive, and I think they'll win a 3-1 pretty comfortably again. Space Station vs Cloud9. There's no need to say who's won this. Cloud9. So it's pretty obvious. Space Station vs Cloud9. Obviously Space Station's going to win. It could 3-0, but I put them 3-1. But I think Cloud9 could take a game. But I think it'll be pretty obvious Space Station will win. Then on NRG vs Pittsburgh Knights. Pittsburgh Knights lost to G. Not looking too good this season. Decent, you could say. NRG, apart from Space Station, should be and maybe GT should be kind of comfortable. And I've got Space Station to win 3-1. And my stance is in first is G2 5-0 plus 11 game differential. Second 5-1 is NRG plus 9 game differential. Third is Susquehanna Sonics 4-1 plus 5 game differential. I mean third is Susquehanna Sonics. Fourth is Space Station. Fourth place is Space Station 4-1 again with plus 5 game differential. 5 is Ghost Gaming 3-3 plus 2 game differential. 6 is E United 0 game differential. Pittsburgh Knights is 7th, so not going to be in the regionals. We're not going to be in the promotion playoffs or relegated. 2-4 minus 4 game differential. Cloud9 or 8th, 1-4 game differential, 1-4, -6 game differential. Flight and Rogue 1-5 with -5 game differential, and Flight looking very bad for them, 0-6 with -11 game differential. So over to you, James.
Okay, so for my predictions, I have United sweeping Flight. I think after this happens, I don't think Flight can be saved. I mean, I think if Flight leaves their next two series, so their series this Saturday and the one on Monday, because it's a double-header, remember, if they lose those two, they cannot automatically stay in RLCS for next season, so that's quite unfortunate. Second game, I have Ghost beating Rogue 3-1, as well as Josh. I think this will be quite an easy win for Ghost, but I think Rogue will put up a fight and just about enough to take a game. Third game of the day, I have Susquehanna Sonics beating Pittsburgh Knights 3-2. I think the Sonics are going to carry momentum from ever since they've beaten Space Station, really. Ever since week 2, they've carried momentum, and I don't think it's going to stop here. Then I have G2 to beat E United in 5 games, purely because I think if you sweep a team, whether they're good or not, you kind of take momentum into the next one, and I think they'll give G2 a run for their money, but G2 will come out victorious. Space Station, I think they're going to sweep Cloud9. I think after their win against NRG, they're going to carry momentum into this game as well as beating Pittsburgh Knights last week. And then I think NRG will beat Pittsburgh Knights in 5 games, because I think Pittsburgh Knights kind of know that they can still get top 4 if they really, really try, and I think they'll try and push it, but I think NRG will come out victorious. So for my table, I have G2 first, 5-0, and that's a +10 game differential. Second, NRG 5-1, that's a +8 game differential. Third is Space Station 4-1 as a +6 game differential. Fourth, Susquehanna Sonics 4-1, that's a +5 game differential. Fifth, E United 3-3, and that's a +3 game differential. Sixth, Ghost 3-3, and that's a +2 game differential. Seventh, Pittsburgh Knights 2-4, that's a -3 game differential. Eighth, Cloud9 1-4. At a -7 game differential. 9th, Rogue 1-5 at a -11 game differential, and 10th, Flight 0-6 and at a -13 game differential. I think that might be the end for the run for Flight if this happens. Yep, Josh's audio has crashed at this specific point, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to do the rest of it on my own. That being said, because of the audio crashing so many times, we're gonna try a different method of recording the podcast. So, we're gonna do week 6 as a separate the preview as a separate video, and do the week 5 review as a separate video as well. So those might be a bit late, depending on how well the recording goes. So yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that. But back over to past me. Okay, so here we go with Josh's EU predictions because his audio crashed. TSM versus Team Singularity, Veloce versus Monaco, Reciprocity versus Endpoint, Mouse versus TSM, Dictatus versus Barcelona, and Reciprocity versus Renault Vitality are the matches. So Reciprocity and TSM are playing twice this week. So Josh, for the first game of the day, has TSM to beat Team Singularity 3-1. Relatively easy for TSM, but Team Singularity putting on a bit of a fight. Then game 2, Veloce to beat Monaco in 5 games. I would say it'd be a bit more easier than that, but clearly Josh isn't the biggest fan of Veloce. Then he has Reciprocity to beat Endpoint in 4 games, so 3-1. Again, probably be quite straightforward, just Endpoint putting up a bit of a fight and taking that game. Then he has Mouse beating TSM 3-1. A lot of these games pretty straightforward for the winning teams. And then he has Barcelona losing 3-2 to Dignitas. So Dignitas beating Barcelona in a 5-game thriller, and that would be a good thriller. But the next game would also be a very good thriller in Reciprocity, beating Renault Vitality 3-2 according to Josh, which would be very interesting to see, because what that does for his table: Dignitas first, 5-0 and at a +7 game differential. Veloce second, 5-1 and at a +8 game differential. So very interesting to see that the people in second have a higher game differential than the people in first, even though the people in first are undefeated and the people in second aren't, but we'll graze over that. Renault Vitality third, 4-2 and at a +6 game differential. Reciprocity also in third, so joint third with the exact same things, but Reciprocity would be classed in front because they won against Vitality. 5th and 6th, Barcelona and Mouse, 3-2 and both at a +3 game differential, so both of them tied as well. 7th, TSM 2-4 and at a -4 game differential. 8th, Endpoint 1-4 and at a -6 game differential. 9th, Team Singularity 1-5 and at a -10 game differential. And 10th, Monaco 0-6 and at a -12 game differential. So not looking very good for Monaco according to Josh. Now, for my predictions, I have Team Singularity beating TSM 3-1. Then I have Veloce to beat AS Monaco 3-1 as well. Reciprocity to beat Endpoint 3-1 as well. So most of these games are pretty straightforward. And Mouse to also beat TSM 3-1. So all 4 of those games very straightforward. Now where it gets to the interesting part, I also have Dignitas to beat Barcelona 3-2 in a very interesting game. And unlike Josh, I have Renault Vitality to beat Reciprocity 3-2 in a 5-game thriller after their loss to Veloce and Barcelona in their last 2 games. So, what that does for my standings: Dignitas first, 5-0 and at a +7 game differential. Second, Veloce 5-1 and at a 9 game differential. Third, Renault Vitality 5-1 and at a +8 game differential. 4th and 5th, Barcelona and Mouse at a +3 game differential and 3-2 record, so 3-2 and at a +3 game differential. In 6th, Reciprocity 3-3 at a +2 game differential. And then in 7th, Team Singularity 2-4 at a -6 game differential. Then in 8th, Endpoint 1-4 at a -6 game differential. 9th, TSM 1-5 at a -8 game differential. And in 10th, Monaco 0-6 and at a obviously 12 game differential. Over to South America. The games are Novus AV versus 3-point shooters, Sapphire versus Poison Bullets, the Three Sins versus True Neutral, Avidity versus 3-point shooters, and Most Wanted versus Sapphire. So, Josh has Novus AV to beat 3-point shooters 3-1. Sapphire to take Poison Bullets to a 5-game series, but come out victorious in the end. Three Sins to beat True Neutral 3-1. Avidity to beat 3-point shooters 3-2 to give them their second defeat of the day. And Most Wanted to beat Sapphire 3-2 to keep them from from overtaking them, actually. So, what that is for Josh's standings is in first, Novus AV 5-0, and that's a plus 11 game differential. Second, the Three Sins 4-1 at a plus 6 game differential. Third, Avidity at 4-2 and at a plus 3 game differential. Fourth, Most Wanted 3-2 at a plus 2 game differential. Fifth, Sapphire 3-3 at a minus 4 game differential. So they are pretty much secured. Actually, no, yes. So if this is correct, Sapphire cannot be relegated. So anyone above 5th in Josh's predictions will not be relegated. 6th, True Neutral 1-4 at a minus 6 game differential. 7th, 3-point shooters 1-5 at a minus 5 game differential, and only just behind them by a 2 game differential is Poison Bullets in 8th, also 1-5 but at a minus 7 game differential. However, for me, I have it going a little bit like this. Novus AV to beat 3-point shooters 3-1. Sapphire to beat Poison Bullets 3-1. The Three Sins to beat True Neutral 3-1. Avidity to again give 3-point shooters their second defeat of the day, winning 3-1. And Sapphire to take down Most Wanted in 5 games. So, what that does for my standings in South America is first, Novus AV 5-0 at a plus 11 game differential. Second, the Three Sins 4-1 at a plus 6 game differential. Third, Avidity 4-2 and at a plus 4 game differential. Fourth, Sapphire 4-2 and at a minus 1 game differential. Fifth, Most Wanted 2-3 at a 0 game differential. Sixth, True Neutral 1-4 at a minus 6 game differential. Seventh, 3-point shooters 1-5 at a minus 6 game differential, and again Poison Bullets 2 games behind them only in 8th, 1-5 and at a minus 8 game differential. So, over to OCE. OCE? I was going to say Oceania, but then I said OCE. Over to Oceania. Oceania. Take 3, everybody. Over to Oceania. We have, for our games, Renegades versus Team Esper. Ground Zero versus Fury, Cringe Society versus Overt, and Mind Freak versus Canberra Havoc. So, Josh has Renegades to beat Team Esper 3-1, Ground Zero to beat Fury 3-2, Cringe Society to beat Overt 3-1, and Mind Freak to hand Canberra Havoc a 3-2 loss and their 3rd loss of the season. So, what that does for his league table: first, Cringe Society 3-0 as a plus 8 game differential. Second, Mind Freak 3-0 at a +4 game differential. Third, Renegades 2-1 at a +3 game differential. Fourth, Ground Zero 2-1 at a +2 game differential. Fifth, Fury 1-2 at a -2 game differential. Sixth, Team Esper 1-2 at a -3 game differential. Seventh, Overt 0-3 and at a -5 game differential. And eighth, Canberra Havoc 0-3 and at a -7 game differential. So my predictions are a tiny weeny bit different to Josh's. I actually have Renegades to beat Team Esper 3-2 and Ground Zero to beat Fury 3-1. Then I have Crane Society to sweep Overt, and then I have Mind Freak to also beat Canberra Havoc in 5 games. Okay, so what that does for my standings is Cringe Society first, 3-0 at a +9 game differential. Second, Mind Freak 3-0 at a +4 game differential. Third, Ground Zero 2-1 at a +3 game differential. Fourth, Renegades 2-1 at a +2 game differential. Fifth, Team Esper 1-2 at a -2 game differential. Sixth, Fury 1-2 at a -3 game differential. Seventh, Overt 0-3 at a -6 game differential. And eighth, Canberra Havoc 0-3 and at a -7 game differential. So that does it for the preview of week 5. And the week 6 will be out, like the preview for week 6, because it's a double header for EU and North America, will be out either like Sunday, like around when EU is on, or Monday early in the mornings for UK. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I think I need therapy when my feet gets the best of me. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, baby.